Good afternoon, baseball fans, and we give you a hearty welcome as I'm going to turn my headphones up a little bit. Hearty welcome to Waupaca High School as we get set for a Northeastern Conference softball doubleheader here on Zaleski Sports. This is the Waupaca Comets taking on the Clintonville Truckers today. My name is Mike Wendland, Allison Wolf on the production side of things here for Zaleski Sports, and we thank you for joining us. Bear with us with if you have any sort of connection issues, because we are doing the same thing here. With that being said, as they work on getting the national anthem connected to the speakers. So we'll have that coming up right now, and after that we will have your starting lineups and the first pitch of Game 1 of what is going to be a doubleheader right here on Zaleski Sports. There's the Comets and the Truckers. Continue working on the anthem lined up. Just put it next to the microphone. But just let the people know that. So as we get ourselves closer, we'll get close to 4 o'clock. First pitch here on Zaleski Sports. Again, both teams coming in 0-1. Or we're back 0-3 conference play. Clintonville 0-1 in conference play. See if both teams can get a win here. Maybe one team gets 2, gets off the schneid. All right, they've concluded. We get set here for softball here on Zaleski Sports. So let's take a look at our starting lineups. In Game 1, Clintonville will be listed as the visitors, and here's how the Truckers are going to line up here in game number 1. Leading off over at second base will be number 19, Kelsey Moss. Batting second, the pitcher, number 10, Claire Casson. Batting third, doing the catching, number 4, Brooklyn Hopp. Batting cleanup at third base, number 17, Abby Tate. In the 5 spot in right field, number 12, Natalie Sanita. Batting 6th in left field, number 28, Ariana Ort. Batting 7th at first base, number 45, Liberty Dreyfel. Batting 8th in center field, number 22, Ava Casson. And hitting 9th, the shortstop, number 2, Megan Tate. Again, for the Truckers, it is Moss, Casson, and Hopp, Tate, Sanita, and Ort, Dreyfel, Casson, and Tate. Comms will be sending Josie Peterson to the circle to start game number 1. Her battery mate will be Macy Studinsky. The outfield left to right will be Peyton Tuma in left, and center field Olivia Grawl, in right field Kayla Kyle. Your infield at the hot corner, third base McKenna Chicky. The double play combo, Haley Bouchard and Lily Chicky, with Rachel Fababin over at first base. Fababin, last time we covered the comments on Monday, had a stellar day at the plate of 3 hits in the game against Denmark. As we get the throwdown, and now we get set for softball.
Up to bat for the Truckers is number 4, our pitcher.
As Kelsey Moss, the second baseman, will check in.
Sorry about that. Kelsey Moss.
A right-handed hitter. And the first pitch of Game 1 here in the Northeastern Conference is going to be high and away, and it's 1-0. And both teams looking for their first Northeastern win. And it's 2-0. Peterson taking plenty of time to get the one she wants. The 2-0 is going to bounce in there. It's 3-0. Peterson trying to find the strike zone. She does that time. It's 3-1. The 3-1 to Moss is going to be at the very top of the strike zone. She brings it back full, so she works all the way back from 3-0 to 3-2. Needs one more to try and get the first out of the ball game. Chicky at third base playing well in. There's a line drive into left field. That's going to be played on a hop by Tuma. That's a base hit. And so Moss aboard here with nobody out, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Claire Casson.
Come on, Claire.
Right-handed hitter. We'll see if Moss maybe thinks about running. She squares and takes a strike. So 0-1. Remember that nobody knows potatoes here in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. Roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and are currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres, and they're growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business, heartland.farm. Again, that's heartland.farm. Things leaving up, a ball and a strike. Leadoff single on first for Moss. Big cut and a miss. Was up at the shoulders, 1-2. And Peterson not going to overpower you. You rely on location and movement. That's outside, 2-2. Corners playing a few steps in. There's a swing and a miss. Got her. Throw back to first. She'll be in there with a dive. But Pearson gets a punch out to start. And with 1 out, that'll bring up the catcher, Brooklyn Hopp. Left-handed hitter, front foot barely in the batter's box. The back foot in the air is out of the box. She takes a big swing, pops that one. He's got to make it. And almost got our camera as well. There's one popped up. That's on the infield, backing up. Chicky, it's dropped!
Go, go, go! Wow.
Throw a second is going to be thrown into right field. It's going to be an E5. And there's 2 on with just 1 out. No doubt about it, that is a play that has to be made. 11 times out of 10. So here's Abby Tate, the third baseman.
Number 17, third baseman, Abby Tate. Come on, Abby.
Another wide open stance to the right-handed box. And it's a strike. Outside, 1-1. One ball and one strike. A hit and an error have 2 on, 1 out. That's high, 2-1. And game 1 of a doubleheader scheduled here. Peterson with the sign she wants. But Tate steps out. Again, a wide open stance, that right-handed box. Look, okay, she's got plenty of power. She'll take one high. It's 3-1. Kelsey Moss on second. Brooklyn Hop on first. Again, a hit and an error. There's one chopped foul right at the plate. So for the second time in 4 batters, Peterson's run the count full. The 3-2 misses up and away, ball 4, and they are loaded for Natalie Sanita.
The bases loaded, up to bat for Clintonville, number 12, the right fielder, Natalie Sanita.
Well, player you saw in basketball season, a very good basketball player for the Truckers. Pound for pound, one of the strongest players in the Northeastern Conference. That one high and away, ball 1. Just 1 out here in the first. Peterson looking to work out of some trouble. Looking for a ground ball here. Maybe try and turn 2. You have to force it home. There's also only 10 players suited up. That's fouled straight back toward the on-deck circle. So things will even up. A ball and a strike. Commanders all head into Fleet Farm. Get big savings on Milwaukee tools, so check out their selection of tool kits and tool storage options. Save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all over at Fleet Farm. That one chopped up the middle. That's going to get through into center field. That's going to bring in a run. So an RBI single for Sanita. I thought Pearson was going to have a play on that. That'll be an earned run. That'll bring up Ariana Ort. Bases remain loaded. Cut, a missed foul tip into the mitt. I don't know why they're going. I don't know why that got thrown in. Safe at home.
Good job, rookie.
That's a skin. That's technically gonna be a stolen base.
Back with the Truckers is number 28, left fielder, Ariana Ork.
I don't know why Stadinsky threw down to third. It's a foul tip into the mitt. The throw hit the runner and heads up base running by Hop. Squaring and taking one high. It's 1-1. It's an unearned run. Charge to Peterson. 2 hits, an error, and a walk in the inning. 2 on, 2 runs in, still just 1 out. She scores and she drops down a foul ball. So it'll be 1-2. And scheduled for 2 games today. A bunch of games scheduled for tomorrow as well in our Zaleski Sports Center. A couple game times moved up, but that's going to miss high. The 2 Pacelli doubleheaders are both moved up. First pitch at 11 instead of noon, with the expected weather moving in tomorrow. That one fouled straight back off the pipe. Count remains 2-2. on Ort. That one pops straight up behind home plate. That'll land in the stands. Try it again. Looks like JV baseball over to our left getting loose as well. Still 2-2. That's high. It's back to full.
On lip.
Oh, that was ball 4. Okay. I lost track of the count.
Swing.
So once again, the bases are loaded for the number 7 hitter, Liberty Dreyfel.
Up to bat.
Playing first base.
First base person, Liberty Dreyfel.
That one rolled foul past third. Base is full of truckers. Still just 1 out. That's going to be popped up, shallow left. Bouchard ranging back. She'll make the catch. No tag. Throw back to second. Did she tag up? She did. She did get back just in time. And there's a second out.
By Haley Bouchard.
So that'll bring up Ava Casson, the center fielder.
2 outs. Eva Casson, center fielder.
Another wide open stance in the box. Strike 1. Take a quick check of the weather. Currently 82 degrees. Strike 2 to Casson. Technically 83 degrees here. Technically in King. There's one fouled and tipped back behind Stadinsky.
Stay in there.
Still 0-2. Pearson trying to get out here with just the 2 runs. Give her team a chance to get him back in the bottom half. Tried to hit the corner off speed, just missed. 1-2. That's going to be a line drive to short. A little looper caught by Bouchard, and the inning is over. However, Clintonville scores twice on 2 hits, a Comet error, and they leave them loaded. We played 1/2 inning. Comets get their first chance of the day when we return here on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Bottom half of inning number 1, Casson back out get to start her day off for the Truckers, and as she does, here's the lineup for the Waupaca Comets. Leading off will be Haley Bouchard. She is the shortstop. Hitting in the 2 spot will be the designated player, Raina Rasmussen. She is flexing in for Kayla Kyle, who's in right field. Hitting in the 3 spots, the catcher, Macy Stadinsky. Rachel Thabobbin at first base hits cleanup. Olivia Grawl in center field will hit 5th with Lily Chicky at second base hitting 6th. McKenna Chicky at third base hits 7th. Peyton Tuma in the 8th spot in left field. And Josie Peterson, the pitcher, will hit 9th. So again, for the Comets, Bouchard, Rasmussen, and for Kyle and Studinsky. The Bobbin, Grawl, and Chicky, Tuma, and Peterson. For the team in Navy.
Number 1, our shortstop, Haley Bouchard.
So here is Bouchard taking on Casson. In the bottom of the first, we'll begin with a strike on the outside corner. Fastball bouncing down and in. So things will even up, a ball and a strike. That's again down and in. 2 balls and a strike. The defense behind Casson. Her catcher is Brooklyn Hopp. The outfield left to right is Ariana Orts, Ava Casson, and Natalie Sinita. Inside 3-1. At third base is Abby Tate. Your double play combo at short and second. Megan Tate and Kelsey Moss. Liberty Trafel is over at first. 3 balls and a strike to Haley Bouchard. Taken all the way, and she takes ball 4, flips the bat to the on-deck circle, and a leadoff base runner. As it got by Hop, and she took a big turnaround first, but was going to hold there. So that'll bring up Raina Rasmussen, the designated player, flex.
Up to bat for the Comets is number 5, our flex player, Raina Rasmussen.
So Kyle not in the lineup. She is in right field. But Rasmussen, who only got 1 at bat against Denmark, or got a couple of bats, only a couple innings of game time, before Grawl came in. She fouls that one toward the Clintonville dugout. It's going to be 0-1. Swinging right away. So 0-1. She squares, takes low. Bouchard on her way second, throw's going to be into center field. Bouchard's going to hold there with a stolen base. So Bouchard steals second. No runner in scoring position, nobody out for the Comets. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. So 1-2 to Rasmussen. Studinsky on deck. That's a line drive, foul past third. Right here, Waupaca. That's high. Try to get her to chase the high heater. 2-2 on Rasmussen. There's a line drive into left field, a base hit. They'll hold. Bouchard is bobbling left. Now she's going to try and score. Throw's going to come in. It's going to be late. Rasmussen on her way to second. Throw is going to be late. And she's in there with an RBI single. She takes second on the throw.
Go, ladies. Shake that off. Get the out right now.
I'm tempted to give that an error on the left fielder, but they call me generous, so I'm going to give an RBI in that. The bobble enough. Bouchard came in to score. However, she was being held. There's one popped sky high on the infield. The call, the catch, and for the first out.
It's grab, Megan.
Up to bat for the Comets is number 16, Rachel Bobbin, our first base person.
Here's the Bobbin, who had 3 hits against Denmark on Monday. I'm actually going to scratch the RBI for Rasmussen as the Bobbin fouls that one straight back. Just be a single, and the run came in to score. On an E7. That's high, 1-1. Tying run at second, 1 out here in the first. That's going to bounce in there, blocked by Hop. So 2 balls and a strike to the Bobbin. Again, fairly windy day. Wind blowing out down the left field line. Blowing right to left. That's bouncing in there, and it's going to be 3-1. So Casson not with the best command so far. There's strike 2. Taken all the way, and it's going to be full now for the Comet senior. That's going to be off the handle of the bat, bouncing off the face of the Clintonville dugout. Got our hands a little bit too far extended on that one. Count will remain full. Partly cloudy Friday. And that one maybe got halfway to the plate. So if the Bobbin draws the walk, they could tell that one just slipped out of Casson's hand as she brought the windmill through. So here is Olivia Grawl in center field. She came in off the bench, had a hit against that that Denmark game. There's one pulled foul. Over toward third, so nothing in 1. In game 1 of a scheduled 2 here today. There's a high, swing and a miss, nothing in 2. Of course, all depending on how long this first game goes. I don't think we're going to have to worry about darkness today. But if we have a game that goes extra innings, then you never know. That's inside. 1 and 2. Again, a whole host of games on our Zaleski Sports Networks today. You can check our website, ZaleskiSports.com. There's one off the end of the bat foul. On our weekly schedule there as well. Check back tomorrow night. We'll have next week's full schedule on ZaleskiSports.com. Our schedule always subject to change. Inside. 2 and 2 to Grawl, first and second. Just 1 out. Bottom half of inning number 1. Clintonville got 2. 1 earned in the bottom there, and there's going to be a ground ball to short. You're going to get the force at third, and everyone's going to be safe otherwise. So fielder's choice. 6-5 on the putout. So a hit and an error have a run in. First and second still for Lily Chicky. That's going to bounce in there. A really nice block by Brooklyn Hop behind the play. And that hit her on the bounce. That was, can I honestly say I haven't seen that in a softball field. That was a worm burner that got her on the second bounce as McKenna Chicky takes down in the dirt. Cassie does not have a good grip of the softball right now. That's the 5th or 6th time she's let it's just slipped out of her hand on the way around and has bounced in. And then that one sticks a little bit too much and she misses high. Base is loaded. Base hit should score 2. And now it's 3-0. You can guarantee she is, Coach Mix is telling her, you are not swinging. But she is, and she fouls it off. More and more in recent seasons have I seen people going against the old adage in baseball or softball of swinging 3-0. Usually 3-0, you take a strike, and then you have a selective selection on 3-1 as well. Either way, 3-1 here. And that's ball 4, and we are tied. An RBI for McKenna Chicky And here's Peyton Tuma.
Up to bat is Peyton Tuma.
And that one bounces in. So 3 walks in the inning and a hit batter for Claire Casson. That's low as well, 2-0. We had 1 hit in the inning. There's been an error. We'll get the plate cleaned off. Two and 0. She's gonna foul pop that one up on the infield. That's gonna drop. That's a fair ball. That's an RBI single for Tuma. On a ball that went Comets.
All right, no more, ladies. Come on.
Here comes Josie Peterson, the 9th hitter of the inning. And that's gonna get. It's gonna be down. That's gonna bring in a run. A wild pitch. 4-2. And everyone will advance as well.
Our pitcher, number 30, Josie Peterson.
So Peterson limited the damage to 2, left the bases loaded in the top half. Now she gets 4 runs of support here in the bottom half. And it's 2-0. Back to third in with a dive. Here's McKenna Chicky. 9th hitter of the inning for the Comets, and it's a 3-0 count. Looking to bat around here. And 4 straight. That gets through, and that's going to bring in another run. A wild pitch, runners at the corners, 5 runs in, and the Comets have batted around. It's the 4th walk. And we're going to get a pitching change. Casson will go into center field. It looks like Ava Casson is going to come in and pitch.
We're working for the runs. If you'd like to listen to balls.
We might as well from our friends at L&L Propane right here in Waupaca, the area's leading propane provider, serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas. They have since 1988. They specialize in propane, tanks, new installation, filling repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today. So Claire Caston faces 9 hitters, walked 4 of them, hit 1, gave up a couple hits. And will give way and go to center field. Ava Caston will be in to throw. Straight position switch, and Bouchard will step in with 2 outs to face Ava Casson. Runners at the corners. Tuma is over at third. Josie Peterson at first. So here's Bouchard. She walked and scored. Also stole a base. And she takes one inside. It's not been a good start for the Truckers. At least defensively. That's down 2-0. Comets showing great patience so far. And that's another one bouncing down, and it's 3-0. And already 4 walks in the inning to a couple of hits. 3-0 taking all the way. Runners going to second. It's going to be late. A stolen base. And then a double steal. On her way to third and in there. So Tuma's going to get credit for stealing home. Stolen base, E2. Gets the runner to third.
Right here, ladies. Come on.
So 2 errors now in the inning. Squaring all the way, and Bouchard takes her second walk of the inning. That'll bring up Rasmussen. She singled back in the, first.
Up to bat, number 5, Raina Rasmussen.
The 11th hitter of the inning. Yeah, I think Bouchard will be looking to run early on here. And there she goes. That's going to bounce down and in. Throw back to third. They got her picked off. High throw. Pearson going back to third. She is back in there. She got back. So stolen base
Good try.
for Bouchard. Second and third. So we are now going on half an hour here in this first inning. We still got 13 more of these. Ground ball through the legs into left field. That's going to bring in 2. And going back down to second. She's going to be out at second. The inning's going to come to an end, but 2-run score on the E5.
It's our turn. We need to score some.
7-2-6. Down at the plate, Comets spring across 8
At the bottom of the first
on
inning,
2 hits,
score is Waupaca 8,
3 errors, and nobody left. We go to the second. 8-2 Waupaca.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Top half of the second. Peterson now with a 6-run lead to work with. She'll face 9-1-2 for Clintonville. It's going to be Megan Tate to lead things off. Hey, my name is Mike Well and Allison Wolf on the production side of things here for Zaleski Sports. 2 runs on 2 hits for Clintonville. They committed 3 errors in that first inning. Paca 8 runs on 2 hits. And there's a strike to Tate.
Not yours, Megan.
up to bat for the Truckers, number 2, Megan Tate.
That's inside. It's 1-1. And Comets in that 8-run inning, just 2 hits, only one. A batter was hit on the bounce. It's 2-1 to Tate. And going in on pace to be in 5 innings for a score of 40-10.
Come on, Megan.
Swing and a miss. Peterson pulled the string.
Megan, keep your feet.
Just missed outside to lead off walk. Bring up top of the order and Kelsey Moss.
Walk, up to bat for Clintonville.
Kelsey.
5 earned runs out of 7 for Claire Caston's pitching line.
Kelsey Moss.
She drops on a perfect bunt. Covering first throw is going to be wide. It'll be runners at the corners. It'll be an infield single
And away. Keep it going now.
for Kelsey Moss. A perfectly placed bunt. Chicky got there just a half step late to try and cover, and the throw was also a little bit toward the second base side.
Claire.
Tried to make the stretch, couldn't quite get there. And now runners at the corners for Claire Caston. She's 0 for 1. She struck out swinging. She'll take a strike. Runner's going to go throw back to third. That's going to be knocked down. Chicky's going to make a play at the plate. Stadinsky's going to make the tag. She's out. Throw to third. Late. 2-5-2 on the out at home.
All right, come on, Claire. Bring her home.
And a big base running mistake by Megan Tate gives us one out here in the third, or in the second, I should say. Runner on third, one out. She squares and bunts through it. So leaving up a ball and a strike. Or sorry, nothing in two. That's down and in, picked by Stinsky. Throw back to third and back in time. Kanachicki at the hot corner. Remind as well that Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business, now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. Openings in manufacturing. That's going to miss high. Manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team and learn more. crystalfinishing.com. 2-2 to Casson. That's up the middle and into center field. That'll be an RBI single.
Get away, Claire.
Come on, Brookie.
For Casson. Bring up Brooklyn Hop.
Single brings home a run. The score is 8-3. For the Truckers is number 4, Brooklyn Hop.
Hop, he reached out an error on a pop-up back in the first, came around to score. That's popped up into center. Ranging back is Grawl. The call, the catch, the throw to first. They're going to double her up, and she'll be back in time. But there's a second out. Good play by Grawl in center, and Thababen also to make sure knock that one down. So runner on first, 2 down for Abby Tate, who walked back in the first. Ended up being stranded on third.
Take a shot, Abby. Find a
Up for the
hole.
Truckers is Abby Tate.
That one pulled foul toward the on-deck circle.
Wait for it, Abby.
And a beautiful day. A few clouds rolling through, around 80 degrees. Got softball in front of us on your screens right now. Over to our left, we got, looks like JV baseball. There's a floater missing. Throw back to first and back in time. Both teams not afraid to throw behind runners here. We've had one pickoffs already now. Ball and a strike to Tate. That's popped up. Foul ground. Chicky ranging over. Makes a basket catch right by her dugout. And the inning is over. So a run comes in for Clintonville on 1 hit, or on 2 hits, and a runner left. We played an inning and a half. It is 8-3 Comets on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our wide property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Bottom half of inning number 2 here in Waupaca. 8-3 Comets. And they will send Studinsky, Thababen, and Grawl to the plate to face Ava Casson. Studinsky popped up to short. Might as well, the Community Insurance is your independent agency. They're able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community. There's a high strike. It's 1-2. Casson in relief.
Go on.
Yourself, Ava. You got it.
Between Tate and Coach Mix in the third base box. Count remain 1 and 2. Field ranging over, the call in the catch over at third by Abby Tate.
Call him.
Macy pops out to the third base.
So 1 out, here comes the bobbin. She walked and scored. Now it'll bounce down and away.
And up to bat for the Comets is Rachel Bobbin.
Go, Ava.
So the bobbin, the Comets' top hitter through the first few weeks. She'll hit on sky high to short. Still rolling and it's dropped over at short. The bobbin will hold at first underneath 6. Megan Tate tried to one-hand that and went right off the tip of the glove. The 4th error of the game
Go right here.
for Clintonville.
Get her at 2.
So here's Grawl. She'll follow that one straight back. Grawl hit into a fielder's choice and came around to score back in the first. So 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to get into center field. That's a base hit. They'll go station to station. So 2-on-1 out for Lily Chicky, who was hit by a pitch on at least the second bounce. Came around to score.
Up to bat, Lily Chicky.
I was looking for some insurance runs here, up by 5. That's going to be popped off the fence foul. So 0-1. Dimensions here, 233 down the lines. 235 dead center. There's a swing and a miss. And if you hit one to the highway, I will personally run down there and give you a high five as you round third base. That's down low.
Close, miss. Close, Ava.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Go, girls. Be ready.
There's a line drive off the lower end of the glove into left field. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to send the runner. Throw's going to be coming in. It's a high throw, sliding in. They're safe. It's the bobbin. Taking second on the throw is Chicky Grawl to third, an RBI single. A little sinking liner. So second and third, 1 out for McKenna Chicky. She walked with the bases loaded, drove in a run back in the first. 9-3, a couple more out there. That's down and away, ball 1. 9 runs, 4 hits for the Comets. Rasmussen, Grawl, Tuma, and Chicky now with hits. That one's bunted foul. 1-1. And wind blowing from right center down the left to the left field foul pole. So everything will be blowing toward the left field line. Swing and a miss. Throw back. Grawl just in there standing. One and 2. Cass looking for the first strikeout of the day for the Truckers. Now no miss high. 2-2. Stay tuned. Next week we'll have some Comet baseball, Comet soccer again. 3-2 now.
Come on, Ava.
Casson windmills and delivers, pulled foul down the left field line. We'll try it again. Game one of a doubleheader here on this to wrap up the school week, work week. Of course, spring season, a lot of stuff happening on Saturday as well. Again,
Come on, Ava.
I think scheduled for 4 doubleheaders tomorrow. That one misses, ball 4. Bases are loaded for Peyton Tuma. With a little pop-up single back in the first, came around to score. Technically still home. It's been a nightmare start for the Truckers in the circle and on defense. Infield will be in. Ground ball into left field, a base hit. Around takes second on the throw. 11-3. Tuma. That's a ground ball up the middle, a base hit. They're going to send the second runner again. Throw's going to be coming into the plate. Slate. 2-run single for Peterson. 1 out. Here's Bouchard getting her 3rd plate appearance in the 2nd inning. She takes a strike. She has walked twice so far. And walked twice, stolen a base twice, and scored twice. And that was the 1st inning. That's going to bounce in there. 1-1. So Peterson at 2nd. Just 1 out. That's going to be off the glove, a wild pitch. Peterson to 3rd. Of course, too early to think about it, but the rule is 15 after 3 and 10 after 5. And that one is low. It's 3-1 to Bouchard. Swinging away, and she fouls that one off. So the counter run full. Three balls and 2 strikes. That's going to be pulled just foul down the left field line. Bouchard would have been standing on 3rd if that's fair. You might as well say 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed. Just stop in, save County Road QQ over in Waupaca. That's going to be popped off the fence, foul. Count remains full. 5 runs in this inning, 4 hits for the Comets. It's been an error. Ball 4, and Bouchard has walked for the 3rd time in 2 innings. At the corners now for Rasmussen. Rasmussen 1 for 2, single, then reached on an error. Takes that one high, ball 1. We'll see with the 10-run lead if they think about running with Bouchard. A lot of room in shallow right. Right fielder playing very deep for Clintonville. We rolled that one foul past 3rd. So ball and a strike. Rasmussen, the 9th hitter of the inning. Like JV softball going on over there as well.
Go D, be ready.
That's high, 2-1.
Think. Up there, up there. Here we go. Come on, Ava, put it fire.
It's like 3-3 in the third for JV softball. Bashar's going to steal second. He tried to throw the runner back to third. So Bashar has walked 3 times, stolen second base 3 times. Second and third, just 1 out. So barring a double play, Comets are guaranteed to bat around for the second consecutive inning. And they will as Rasmussen draws the walk. Bases loaded for Studinsky. So far, the only common hitter who has not reached base at least twice in this game. She's 0 for 2 with a couple of pop-ups. And that's going to be ripped foul, just foul down the left field line. The hardest hit ball of the day for the Comets. Foul by about 6 inches to a foot. Strike 2 on Studinsky. Still just 1 out. 5 runs in, 3 more on the base pass potentially. That's going to bounce in there on a couple of hops. 1 and 2. High fly ball to deep left, going back, looking up. That's going to bounce off the fence. Rasmussen is going to finally round second on her way to third. She'll get there with a 2-run double for Studinsky. I'm not sure what Rasmussen was thinking. I don't know if she thought that was going to be caught. But even still, she almost got passed by Studinsky. Either way, second and third, 1 out for Thabobin. She's 0 for 1. She's walked and reached on an error. She has scored twice. It's 15-3. Waupaca, 8 runs in the first, 7 and counting here in the second. If Thabobin can get on and score, that would put the run rule potentially into effect next inning. Ball and a strike. So now every Comet has reached base at least once. 2 of them 3 times. 2 and 1 to Thabobin. There's a fly ball into deep center in the gap. That's going to get over the head of Casson. That's going to bring in 2. Thabobin's going to turn second. She's on her way to third. It's going to be a 2-run triple. That's thrown away. Thabobin will hold. And I am running out of words to describe this game. And now Coach Ort going out to talk to his pitcher. A 9-run second for Waupaca. 17 runs in 2 innings, and really he's just giving her a bottle of water. 1 out in the second.
To Zaleski Sports for the ball.
So bring up Olivia Grawl.
Ladies, get out of this.
Concession stand is open below us.
Grawl singled earlier this inning. Also reached on fielder's choice in the first. She has scored twice.
That will bring up number 7, Olivia Grau.
Go, Ava.
Foul. That ball went a long way. And ends up on foul territory by the baseball field. And 3 of the 4 diamonds in action. That's going to miss high. 1-1 to Grawl. Grawl, the 12th hitter of the inning, still just one. There's a high fly ball into left center, ranging over. That's going to be caught. That's going to bring in a run. Sacrifice fly for Grawl. It's now a 15-run lead. To bring up Chicky.
Grau, that will bring in a 1 run. Score 18-3. Up to bat, number 22, Lily Chicky.
Chicky 1 for 1. She had an RBI single earlier this inning. She was hit by a pitch and scored back in the first. She'll swing and a miss at one at the letters.
Ava.
So bases empty, 2 outs. That'll bounce down. $18 runs on 8 hits for Waupaca. High and tight, 2-1.
Look good, Ava. Look good.
There's been 8 walks, 1 hit batter.
Nice pitch.
That's going to be chopped fair. Casting a throw. Throws it away. It's going to be late. It's going to be an infield single. Chicky on her way to second. And she'll hold there. A single and an error to bring up McKenna Chicky, who's walked twice.
That puts Lily Chicky on second base. Up to bat, number 6, McKenna Chicky.
Go, ladies.
5 errors now for Clintonville in the game. That's going to be high, ball 1. So Chicky now 2 for 2. That's going to bounce. Chicky on her way to third. And she's going to get there safely. On a wild pitch. And I heard a little bit of grumbling in the stands there, and I can see it. 15-run lead. You don't really need to be taking an extra base up by 15. It's a freshman thing. There's something you learn. 3-0. But also that extra insurance run could almost really put that run roll a little bit more safety. High fly ball hooking foul left field side. That'll drop. I'm trying to see who the other team is on the JV baseball. Who's playing? Waupaca. Can't tell if it's an O'Connell Falls or if it's a Stevens Point or. And it's ball 4 for the 3rd time. McKenna Chicky's drawn a free pass. At the corners now for Tuma, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of RBIs.
That will bring up Tuma.
And the Comets can't exactly bring in any reserves because they don't have any in this one. Only 10 players listed on their lineup card. We may see Kyle if it gets back to her spot in the order. Tuma will take a strike. That'll miss high. 1-1 to Peyton Tuma. Tuma singled on a little infield pop-up in the first. Rolled up the middle here earlier this inning for 2 RBIs. The game is going to help the batting averages, not base percentages. That's going to bounce down 2-1. 3-1. Snap throw back to third. Chicky dives back in. She will not try and advance the bag. But now they do that, now you're not afraid to go and take the extra base if they're going to throw back behind you in a 15-run game. A little bit of give and take. There's a fly ball into left, ranging in the call, and the inning is over. But the Comets strike for 10. On 6 more hits. 7 hits, 2 errors, 2 left. We go to the third. If the Comets put up a 0, this game is over in game number 1. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Give the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold, and you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Third inning up here in Waupaca. Clintonville needs to get a run to keep game 1 going. It'll be Sunita to lead things off, and she's going to slap one foul for strike 1. She's singled back in the first. Might as well from our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses for a very long time, since 1875. About 116 years before I was born. So visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Little floater, misses high, ball 1. Again, game 2 will be probably about 15-20 minutes after game 1. There's one fouled back. Josie Pearson looking to put up a 0. And end this one early. There's one looping into left, right center. That's going to drop a leadoff single for Sunita. Bring up Ariana Orr, who walked back in the first. Might as well from our friends over at Stone Innovations. They can give you a brand new kitchen with just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all. From fabrication, design, and the installation. She'll square up to once through a strike, and it's going to be nothing in 1. So for your next kitchen or your next bathroom, look to Stone Innovations over in Plover. And there's a big thanks to all of our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports. Without them, we could not be bringing you these games. You know, we will always be free of charge to watch these games and watch them back later on as well. If you want to watch them at home with the grandparents later on the holiday season, that'll miss inside. So when Thanksgiving comes around, you got the family in town, pop on an old game. They're there for you. Man, pick your sport. Football, volleyball, soccer, basketball, hockey, baseball, or softball. That's foul.
Straighten it out. Here we go, 2-8.
The odd swim you meet every now and then, some wrestling. Do highlights for sports like tennis. It's a ball and 2 strikes to Ort. Got her swinging. Be a stolen base for Sunita. So bring up Liberty Dreyfel. She popped up to short her first time up. for strike one.
Come on, Libby.
And Peterson looking to put up a 0 here. Strand that runner. That's popped up behind the plate. Sinski ranging over. She'll make the catch on the basket catch. Actually looks like that Rasmussen now catching.
Come on, Ava. Go.
So Raina Rasmussen makes the play. Might as well, working at Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career, so join us. Make the iron cast the world uses and the world trusts. Cash your own future. Jobs at WaupacaFoundry.com to apply today. Last chance, Ava Casson. She's going to roll one fair. There's going to be underhand. They make the play, and they do. And this one should be over. 3-4 on the putout. And it is a run rule for the Waupaca Comets. So we are going to step aside here from a couple of our great sponsors way back to wrap up game one. Get you guys ready for game two. After these words from Crystal Finishing, the Pub, and Farmers Bank here on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the Pub. This is Tim Watty. The Pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday's soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the Pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Game one is in the books. A 15-run rule for Waupaca, 18-3 the final line score. 3 runs on 5 hits for Clintonville, 5 errors, and they left 5 runners aboard. As I just saw warm-up pitch for game 2 go on the top of the batting cage. For Waupaca, 18 runs on 9 hits. They committed 1 error. They left 2 runners on. They only came to the mat twice. 8 runs in the first, 10 runs in the second. Bouchard and Thababin each reached base and scored 3 times. Every player in the lineup reached base at least once and scored at least 1 run. 5 of them reached base 3 times in 2 innings of work for the Comet offense. Just this incredible performance all the way around for Waupaca. Quick couple words from our last few sponsors again. For the best in recreational prop, 468 715-213-4468. Also get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month here in Waupaca. For the first 3 months, visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. And, of course, a big thank you to our game day sponsors today, Hanson Furniture, A.J. Holly & Sons, and Strongwood of Waupaca. So that being said, we are going to turn off our microphones for a little bit. You'll see our graphic come up here. We'll be back for game 2 in a little while. Stay tuned right here on Zaleski Sports. We welcome you back to Waupaca. It looks like we're getting set for game number 2. We had to wait for the JV to get done as a couple of JV players for the Comets are rotating over, and they're going to start game 2 for the varsity. And so as Claire Casson getting set to start the second straight game, we're going to get set for game number 2. We'll take a look at the Waupaca lineup to get things going. For the Waupaca Comets, it'll be Haley Bouchard leading off. She'll be doing the pitching here in game 2. Hitting second will be Raina Rasmussen. She's going to be behind the plate. Macy Stinsky goes from catcher to shortstop. She'll hit third. Rachel Thabobin's at first base. She'll hit cleanup. Peyton Tuma's in center field. She'll hit fifth, coming off a 2-hit day. Mac Myers at second base is going to hit sixth over from the JV. Josie Peterson will hit seventh and play in left field. Kayla Kyle in right field is going to hit in the 8th spot, and hitting ninth will be McKenna Sarasoli over at third base. So again, for the Comets, Bouchard, Rasmussen, Studinsky, Thabobin, Tuma, and Myers, Peterson, Kyle, and Sarasoli. As here comes Bouchard to face Casson to begin things here in game number 2. And she'll take a strike. Bouchard walked 3 times and scored 3 times and stole 3 bases in game 1. And that was an 18-3, 2.5 inning game. That's fouled straight back. It's a ball and a strike. Or sorry, 0-2 I should say on Bouchard. Casson had a struggle in game 1. She got the start, faced 9 batters, didn't get out of the first inning. Coach Orr giving her a second chance here. That's going to be inside out to second. The play made, and there's the first out. That'll bring up Rasmussen and take a look at the defense behind for Clintonville. The outfield left to right is going to be Orts, Casson, and Ava Peterson. At third base will be Abby Tate, your double play combo, Megan Tate and Moss. Dreyfel over at first, Hop doing the catching for Casson. That's going to be low on Rasmussen.
In the second game, the Comets will be the visiting team, and the Clintonville Truckers are the home team.
And Rasmussen gets plunked, and she'll get first base. That'll bring up Macy Studinsky. Studinsky hit a booming double her last appearance. In game number 1. And that's down low for ball 1. Reminder as well that nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. Roots in Amherst. They're now based in Hancock. 5th generation potato and vegetable farm. They produce many varieties of chipping potatoes. They're currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. That's popped foul out to play first base side. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm, and that is heartland.farm. 1-1 to Studinsky. Comets got 8 runs in the first and 10 in the second in game number 1. Now bounce in there, 2-1. And a big thanks to everyone joining us. My name is Mike Well and Allison Wolf on the production side of things. Of course, stay tuned. Following game 2, we'll talk to Coach Mix down by the field for our post-game coverage, brought to you by Nasonville Dairy. There's a ground ball into left field, a base hit. So Studinsky picks up where she left off in game 1 with a base hit. Now 2 on, 1 out for Rachel Thabobin. Thabobin, one of the leaders of this team. Over at first base today. That's going to bounce down and in. It's 1-0. The JV game done. That game ended 21-4. I think the Comets won that one. On the baseball side of things, it's JV2 baseball. The Comets taking on Shawano. And just watching, it looked like Waupaca was kind of controlling things. 2-0 on Thabobin. That goes over everybody, and everyone gets a base. As we're seeing this beautiful weather, some insects filtering in after I spent a lot of the day cleaning wass out of my house. That's going to miss, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the bobbin, and they're loaded for Peyton Tuma. Tuma had a couple of hits, drove in a couple of runs in game one. Also had a solid fly ball to left. And the way Clintonville's lined up, there's a lot of room in these left and right center field gaps. And that's through into right field. That's a base hit. That's going to bring in 2 runs. And Tuma's going to take second on the throw. So 4 RBIs now for Tuma on the day. I don't know why Hop didn't try and make a tag. I think they had a play on Studinsky if she swipes down. Either way, still just 1 out, 2 runs in for Mac Myers. That'll bounce in for ball 1. That's chopped up the middle. That's going to be to short. The throw is in time, but a run is in on the ground out.
Get the last one right away.
So Myers moves fields, and drives in a run. So here's Josie Peterson. So 3 runs in for the Comets. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Don't forget as well to head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out the selection of tool kits, tool storage options. Save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it over at Fleet Farm. That's low ball 1. And whenever I'm working with Steve Mays, you always talk about Fleet Farm, where you can get there. It's great for candy in the winter season. Go to Toyland, get hunting gear, fishing gear. Tools, I bought movies there before. That's off the handle and fouled off. When they say everything in one stop, they mean it. 1-2 to Peterson. Runner on third, 2 outs, 3 runs in. And a couple of hits. Snap throws thrown into left field. And E2 is going to bring in the 4th run of the day. Of this game, I should say. The 22nd of the day. Casson. Little flare into left center. That's down. That's a base hit. That's going to split the outfielders. Peterson will hold at first with a 2-out single. Now we have Kayla Kyle. She was the flex player in the first game, getting a chance to hit here in game number 2. That's going to bounce. That's popped up, foul ground. Dreyfel ranging over. And that'll drop. So just a strike. Strike 1. 1-1 to Kyle. 8th hitter of the inning. Sarah Soley on deck. That'll bounce in, get away. Throw down to second will be late. Peterson is in there. Oh, it'll be a wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike. As we approach the 6 o'clock hour, we've begun game number 2. That's popped straight back. Now to play off to our right, which out by the concession stand. And we had one come just shy of here and almost hit Mr. Leopold. And almost one there, but almost bouncing into the concession stand. That's way up and out of the zone, over the head. Counter run full, 3-2. Runner on second, 2 outs. Comets have 4 runs in on 2 hits, or 3 hits, I should say. That's going to be rolled over to short. Throw is going to be late. Oh, really? Called her out. He started to make the sign of safe. But the Comets get 4 on 3 hits. Number 1. After these words from Waupaca Foundry and Blanker Construction on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Getting set for game number 2, bottom half of the first. Haley Bouchard gets the start after 3 innings of work from Peterson to get the win in game number 1. Bouchard gets game 2, and she'll match up with this lineup for the Clintonville Truckers. Liberty Dreyfus leads off over at first base. Kelsey Moss at second base hitting the 2 spot. Brooklyn Hopp, the catcher, hits third. Abby Tate at third base is in the cleanup role. Natalie Sanita is the DP. This one, the flex player for Megan Tate, who's at shortstop. Claire Casson hits 6. She's the pitcher. Ariana Ort is in left field hitting 7th. Ava Casson in center field hitting 8. And Ava Peterson gets in the lineup in the 9 spot and in right field. Comet defense behind Bouchard. The outfield left to right will be Josie Peterson in left. Tuma Rasmussen doing the catching. As here comes Dreyfus. Reminders welcome to Par 4 Bistro here in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. It's perfect for date nights, family nights out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54, here in Waupaca. The freshman Bouchard gets a first pitch ground ball foul past third. So far in now 3 full innings of baseball or softball that we have played today, Comets have 22 runs offensively. Innings of 8, 10, and 4. Check swing, misses low. Try to change up there. So 1-1 now. That's fouled straight back. It's a ball and 2 strikes. It looks like baseball is now wrapped up. This will be the only game remaining here in Waupaca to wrap up the school week. Swing and a miss. Bouchard gets the strikeout. 3rd strikeout of the day for Comet pitching. Peterson struck out a pair in her 3 innings in game 1. So here's Moss. High fly ball to left, ranging over foul territory, and the catch is made out there in left field by Josie Peterson. Two up, 2 down for Brooklyn Hopp. So Hopp, that wide open stance in the left-handed box. Chokes up a touch on the bat. Pops that one in foul ground. Sarah Soley ranging over, and she makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Haley Bouchard. So we played 1-0 across for Clintonville. We go to the second. It's 4-0 Waupaca in Game 2 on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway WQ in Waupaca.
9-1-2 in for the Comets here in the second inning. They got 4 runs in that first, and then Bouchard came in, got 3 quick outs to strike out and fly a couple of pop-ups. So here comes McKenna Sarasoli to lead things off over at third base. And as well from our friends at L&L Propane here in Waupaca. They're the area's leading propane provider. They are serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas and have since 1988. They specialize in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs that bounces down for ball 1, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today.
You go, Claire. You in the mitt.
Taking all the way, taking up and away, 2-0. 4 runs on 3 hits for the Comets. There was 1 Clintonville error, a walk, also a walk and a hit batter in that first inning. That's going to be a little flare foul. It'll take some side spin and bounce off the face of the Waupaca dugout over to Bouchard in the on-deck circle. Sarasoli and Myers played in the JV game, now move over, get the start on the varsity side. Great chance for them to get some experience in this one. That's going to miss. It's 3-1. Sarasoli, Bouchard, and Rasmussen due up here in the second. And it's a leadoff walk for Sarasoli. So here's Bouchard. She grounded out to second. She's 0 for 1 on the day. She walked 3 times in game 1. And that'll bounce 3 times, and then behind her, Sarasoli scampers back to first. Another one bouncing in there. It's 2-0. Papa's up to ready to throw back again over to first. 3-0. That one bouncing in there. Throw back to first. Sarasoli dives in there. Now it's 3-0 on Bouchard. Casson has bounced 3 consecutive in. Taken all the way, and she'll take a strike. 3-1. That's going to be a swinging off the handle foul. Counter run full on Bouchard. 3-2. Going to help her own cause here. You can hear plenty of crowd. We got a wireless mic down on the field. We're going to use that mic post-game, talk to Coach Mix. And the way this holds, probably Peyton Tuma. There's a ball into left center. That's down a base hit. So here comes Rasmussen. She was hit by a pitch and came around to score in the first. That one bounces down. Sarasota going to try and get to third, and there's not going to be a throw. Wild pitch. Now second and third, nobody out. That's popped straight back out of play over toward us, and that's going to just miss the bleachers. So ball and a strike to Rasmussen. That's just up, maybe a touch out, 2-1.
Right there, Claire.
Looked pretty good from here. That one goes over everything. Sarasoli is going to come across and score. Wild pitch is 5-0. That'll bounce. Rasmussen draws a walk. Here comes Stadinsky. Single and scored back in the first. He's got hits in the last two at bats, doubled at the end of game one. That's high, ball one.
Beautiful pitch, Claire.
That's going to be knuckled. That's a fair ball. That'll bring in a run. Stadinsky. Did they make a call? Okay, they called her out. 3 unassisted, but a run comes across. So there's the first down. An RBI for Macy Stadinsky. Brings up the bobbin. Rasmussen on second. Bobbin walked and scored back in the first. There's a low strike.
Nice pitch, Claire.
There's all from our friends at Crystal Finishing Systems. They're a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. Openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, so much more. That'll bounce down and away. Getting to third will be Rasmussen. Join the Crystal Finishing team and learn more. CrystalFinishing.com. Third wild pitch of the inning. Big cut and a miss. She throw back to third, and back safely is Rasmussen. Wind's calmed down a little bit compared to early. Still blowing out toward from right to left down the left field line. So Bobbin had a triple over in game one. That's up over her head. 2-2. 2 runs in, a runner on third, just one out. Just one hit in the inning. That one bocce balls in, 3-2. Ball 4. Third walk of the inning. We'll bring up Tuma. Got a 2-run single her last time up. That's fouled off the screen. Reminder as well from our friends at Community Insurance that your independent agency. They're able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Clean off home plate. Nothing in one on Tuma. That's a strike throw into left field. Rasmussen going to come around and score. The Bobbin stole second on the play. And then a throw goes in home, and there's nobody there. It hits the runner. And E2 brings the run in. Not sure why the throw came into home. No runner on third again with one out, 3 runs in. Nothing in 2, the count on Tuma. Long discussion is I think we're good to keep going. They ran out of softballs. One out, runner on third. So Tuma with an 0-2 count. Pops that one foul over the Clintonville dugout. Chased down by a parent. Strike 3 call. Tuma punched out on strikes. The first strikeout by Clintonville pitching today. Bring up Mac Myers. Drove in a run on a ground out back in the first. That's going to bounce in for ball 1. That one will bounce in there as well. Throw back to third, the Bobbin in there safely.
Thanks, umpire. I got that right.
2 balls and nothing on Myers. 3-0. Peterson on deck, looking to get a chance here in the top half of inning number 2. Taking all the way, she'll take a strike. Ball 4. I think they also hit her, but either way I'm marking it down as a walk. Here's Peterson. She singled back in the first. She's 1 for 1. Runners at the corners. We'll see if maybe Myers is in motion, first and third. Man, that's going to be fouled off. Peterson, the 8th hitter of the inning. Comms have had at least 8 hitters in every inning so far today. Foul tip. It's 0-2 on Peterson. Again, right now for the Comets, 3 runs in on 1 hit, 3 walks, an error. 3 wild pitches. That's up. Try to get her to chase. 1-2. That'll bounce. 2-2. Kyle on deck looking for a chance here. Kyle's looking to get some more runs across. Ground ball to second. Easy throw in time, and the inning is over. 8 more come to the plate. 3 more runs on 1 hit, an error, and 2 left. We played an inning and a half. It is 7-0 Waupaca in Game 2 here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Got a big thanks to everyone joining us today, wherever you may be. As Abby Tate will lead things off. But Charlotte 1-2-3 in the first. Comets lead this one 7-0. That's a line drive, hooking foul. Tate, Sunita, and Casson due up here in the second. Reminder as well that save over 40 to 70% of major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed. Stop in safe. County Road QQ, right here in Waupaca. So, I got to do the same thing pretty soon. Head in there. Tell them we sent you. There's a line drive. That's a base hit into right center. First base runner here in game 2 for the Truckers. And here comes Natalie Sunita. She's the flex player, the designated player. Big cut and a miss. Raslin behind the plate. She looks like she's ready to fire one behind the runner. Char's giving up a run, or a one hit now, I should say. She has struck out a batter. Strike 2. That's way up and away. Count goes to 1-2 on Sunita. Swing and a miss. Got her on strikes. Their second strikeout for Bouchard will bring up Casson. One out here in the second. Runner on first. She squares, takes it high. Ball 1. Casson got speed. She squared the bunt, I think, every time she's come to the plate. She knows if she gets it down the right spot, they're not going to be able to throw her out. Choking up, way up on the bat. She squares and drops one foul. You can tell the game plan. Sarah Soley and then ends up crashing way in on third. The bombing over at first. Myers gonna have to go and cover. She squares and drops down a perfect bunt. Throw. Got her. Great stretch by Myers. Bouchard threw a missile. Be a sacrifice. And here comes Ariana Ort.
children up area on the board.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom half of inning number 2. That's inside, ball 1. Runners over from our friends at Mutual of Wausau. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Michard trying to get another 0 on the board. Ground ball to third. Sarah Soli is there. She's going to make the throw and the stretch by 7-0 Comets on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your throughout central Wisconsin. No matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your 924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
For years, our store innovation can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Ava Casson will work the 3rd inning for Clintonville. Soli and Bichard up for the Comets here in the top half of the 3rd. Another reminder as well from our friends working at Waupaca Foundry. It's more than a job. It is a career, so join us. Make the iron castings the world uses and that the world trusts. Catch your own future. Apply at jobs at waupacafoundry.com. He was 0 for 1 with a ground out today.
Here we go, Ava. You the bitch. Strike.
In the 2 innings, gave up against 7 runs on 4 hits.
Yeah, I remember.
5.
Oh, yeah.
That's a high pop-up. And Tate makes a catch at short. Here's Sarah Soli, walked and scored her last time. High, ball 1. Swing and a miss late on that one. So that'll even things up 1-1 on Sarah Soli. That's high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Sarah Soli. 3-1.
Go, Grace.
So approaching the bottom of the 6 o'clock hour. And first pitch was around 4 o'clock for game 1. So moving at a good pace here. Strike 2 called. Full count on Sarah Soli. Getting in the 9 spot. And she lost her, ball 4. Sarah Soli walks for the 2nd straight time. Now bring the top of the order, Bichard, who's 1 for 2. Singled and scored. 3 walks, a single. She scored 4 times. She'll take a strike there. That's up and out of the zone. Snap back throw, and Sarah Soli broadcasting live here. Game number 2 here in Waupaca. That's a touchdown, and it's 2-1. There's a line drive hooking foul. 2-2. Don't forget as well, following conclusion of this one, stay tuned. We'll be down the field with Coach Mix. That's popped straight back. And almost a nice barehanded catch by a fan in the stands. You could hit him right in the palm.
I had my glasses off, though.
As you can hear Mike there, a little bit of heckling his direction for not catching that. All the excuses, didn't have his glove, had his that'll miss way up, and well, pitcher will send Sarasoli to second. So, and Bouchard gets the free pass again. Fourth time Haley has walked today. And the bases are loaded. Back in the second. That's going to get one, advances a base. Two and 0 on Stadinsky. That'll bounce down. Taking all the way, taking strike two, throw back, Bouchard back standing. Full count now on Stadinsky. Throw's going to go home, cut off. Stadinsky takes 10-0, and here comes the bobbin. As all of our friends at Care of It All, from fabrication, design, and the installation. So for your next kitchen or next bathroom, look to Stone Innovations, right? Don't forget as well that for the best in recreational or Huntington 3, 44-68, as Adam is high against. There will be no tag, and there's a second out. That'll bounce in there. 2-0. Big cut and a miss. Tuma was aiming video board over at Comet Field. That'll bounce down and in. 3-1 now to Peyton Tuma. Stadinsky standing over at third. That one chopped. That's a fair ball to third, and it goes off a bad hop. Tuma will reach, a run will score. E5 will bring in a run. And here comes Mac Myers. Walked back in the second, RBI ground out.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your fourth-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Give the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold, and you've got the perfect gift. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
Bottom half inning number 3, 11-0 Waupaca on top. Bouchard back out to work. She'll face the bottom of the CulliganH2O.com. And a big thank you to our game day sponsors tonight. Hanson Furniture, AJ Holly and Sons Funeral, and Strongwood over in Waupaca. All right, long run. That's down. That's fair. And a leadoff single. Hitting the 9 spot. Short. That's off of Stadinsky. Everybody is safe. E6 will bring up the top of the order. Trey full for 1 with a strikeout. Popped that one to his left center, ranging over is Tuma. And she'll make the catch for the first out. Now here's Now,
I watch football every day, every weekend. I get super busy with that. People who help the U.S. and often came here.
that's going to be split the outfield. That's going to bring in at least one run. Goes all the way to the fence. Throw is going to go in. They're going to send the second runner. Throw is double cut. They got duo. And everyone's going to be safe on the double by Moss. So a run is in, second and third one. Popped up to third her first time. So 2 runs in here in the third for Clintonville. It's 11-2. Runner on third, 1 out. Count 1-0 on Hop. There's going to be a sacrifice fly in the end. I don't think Tuma knew there was only 1 out. So the sacrifice fly. So RBIs for Moss and Hop in the inning. Dreyfel getting loose. 3 runs come across for Clintonville on 2 hits, an error, and nobody left. We go to the fourth. 11-3 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Change in the circle again. Hitting. She'll face Myers, Peterson, and Kyle. Right, check corrector. So Peterson 1 for 2. It is 1-0 on Peterson. Two and 0.
Put it in the glove.
Taking all the way, taking a strike. In the left center, a base hit for Peterson. She's going to turn, trying for 2. The throw is going to come in late. Stand up, lead off double for Peterson. Down a pop up. Takes that one down and in.
Right there.
Late swing off the handle and fouls it off. So 1-1. Down and in, 2-1. That one way away, ball 4. Peterson will take third. And Kyle's just going to steal second. Leisurely stroll. That's going to bounce in there. 2-0. Runner is going to be sent. Throw is going to be. It's going to drill her right in the chest. Sarasoli's going for third. Throw is going to be in there. She's in there. Pretty square, sliding into home. So here's Bouchard. 13-3. That is down. Bouchard is singling a walk in this game. There's a fly ball into left center. That's down, a base hit. That'll bring in a run. Bouchard on her way to second. She's in there with a double. It's the first out. It's the first out. Okay, thank you all for joining us. That's high. There's a foul tip. 2-1. Comets have scored at least 3 runs in every inning today. 32 runs in now their 7th inning. She squares and drops bunting practice in for Macy. How often do you expect your 3 or 4 hitters to be dropping them down? I've seen a couple of games this year though in baseball where they had their cleanup hitter drop a bunt. That's a little pop-up, ranging back. That's going to drop down. That's going to be an RBI single for Macy Studinsky. 4 RBIs here in game 2. Still just 1 out. Hit a hard fly ball last time. And takes a strike. Wind has calmed down, so it's no more aiding to left field, so you got to have to take it in with a dive. That's high and away, ball 1. That's going to be pulled into left field. That's a base hit. If she can get a hold of one, or she can reach and score at this point, that would put the run rule back into effect. She's going to pull that one foul. Kick save by Coach Mix over at the third base coaching box. The insole of the left foot. The order, Bouchard, Rasmussen, Studinsky, and Thababat have batted in every inning today. There's a call and a catch for the second out. And here's Myers. That's down in the dirt. Top of the 4th. This inning off with a single, or with a double. It's 3-0 on Myers. Myers has driven in a run. She's 0 for 2. She's drawn a walk. And she takes a strike on the outside corner. Dreyfus now giving up 4 runs on 5 hits. And there's a walk. Ball in the gap. Could clear him. Peterson hit the left center gap last time. And she's going to slap one to left. That's down. That's a base hit. That's going to bring in 2. It gets by the left fielder. That's going to... 2 RBIs. Myers will score on an error. And here's Kyle. 7-run inning for Waupaca. Again, they've scored a minimum of 3 runs in each one of the 7 innings they have played in this doubleheader. On 6 hits with an error and runner left. Bottom half of the 4th on the way. Clintonville needs a run to keep this game going, keep this day continuing. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Watty. The pub on Main Street. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We use organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part.
Bottom of inning number 4, 18-3. Waupaca with 36 runs. She'll chop one. Bouchard with a nice backhand. Got her. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here comes Cass. Extra on that throw over. So 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Ort. Little pop high off the fence. That'll bounce down and in. Can't get her to chase. 1 and 2. Pop up on the infield, ranging over, and a basket catch is made at second base by Myers. One's over after 4. Your final score in games 1 and in game 2. 18-3 Comets. Stay tuned. We got your Nasonville Dairy postgame show on the way next. We'll have Coach Mix down by home plate and a victorious Comet player as well. When we return in just a couple of minutes after these words from...
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diverse people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk in the States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been. Now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and
Back here broadcasting live from Waupaca as the Comets with a doubleheader sweep and domination. Coach, we'll get you over here. We can talk to you first, and then we'll get Macy. So you see your camera up there. Is after a tough one on Monday, what a way to bounce back for two on this one, and two just great hitting performances from this team.
Yeah, I agree. I think we hit the ball very well, and we've been working on it.
Selective hitting. You were swinging at strikes. You were taking your walks. Lily took a hit by pitch, I think, on the bounce at least 3 times before it got there, but you guys showed just development and a step forward for this team. And what now was the future lead for this team now that you've seen what they can do offensively?
Yeah, we have definitely been. You want to drive and being selective up at the plate, and they really did put that into play here tonight. And I'm excited to see where we're going to go in these next couple of games.
And talk about the veterans of this team, Macy, Rachel, Peyton, in the middle of that order. Want them to be.
Yeah, I think that they've been great leaders for the team and our underclassmen. We've got quite a few kids who haven't played on varsity and freshmen up on the team, and they've taken them under their belt, whether that's showing them how to work hard and following their footsteps, and they've done a great job with that. And the freshmen and underclassmen push them as well, too, in a way that I'm not sure they expected either, which is awesome.
And now going forward, where are you going to...
I think we were lacking confidence and just being okay with where we were at. I think now this gives us a push to just keep riding, keep grinding out to be the best team that we can possibly be and keep working our way to the top in the conference.
Well, Coach, again, great job today. We'll be joined by our highlights player of the game, catcher and shortstop extraordinaire Macy Stadinsky. And I was waiting to get to talk to you during basketball season and didn't get the chance, but we get the chance now. I guess, what are you seeing at the plate that's really helping this team, especially in the 2 games today? It's all good. In game 1, what'd you feel when you swung the bat? Did you know that it was going to go as far as it did?
No, I had no idea. I just kind of swung, and I mean, I heard the ball hit the bat, and then I just started running. So.
And then also a catch in the first game, move over to short. How do you feel at each position? Like, are you more comfortable a catcher, or like, how does it feel to be the person behind the plate blocking everything?
Catching is definitely my favorite position. I'm the most confident. Tonight was the first night I've ever played shortstop, so just wanted to try something different. So it was good.
And now going forward, still a lot of season left. What are you, as one of the juniors on this team, going to take from these 2 games and help build this team's confidence going forward for more conference baseball?
On ourselves and just keep moving forward.
All right, so very last thing, if you see our camera up there, I'm going to give you the microphone and just go, I'm Macy Stadinsky, and I'm in the house, all right? Okay. It's all yours right up there.
I'm Macy Stadinsky, and I'm in the house.
In game 1, as the Comets win 36-6 over the 7 innings they played tonight and get 2 big wins. So that being said, we're going to wrap things up. This has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com today. For Allison Wolf, this is Mike Wendland saying so long, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time on Zaleski Sports, and good night.